I used to hate losing a lot, and I'll be honest, I still hate losing, but there is a bright side to failing and moving forward with it, with the lessons that we can learn from failing. But I was literally that kid in gym class that would get mad at people for playing crappy in our dodgeball game, and I'd be pissed off because we lost in gym class. I don't like losing in wrestling. I don't like losing in board games. I don't like losing in anything. But like I said, we're here to talk about the bright side of losing, right? And how we can improve from losing, and actually why failing is something that we should, push ourselves, not push ourselves to do often. I don't like when people say like, go try to fail, but we should be constantly challenging ourselves in aspects of our life where there's a good chance that we do fail, and not taking failure as something that's going to be bad for us, but more as in, hey, if I do this really, really challenging thing and do fail, I can learn from it, and next time, hopefully, I don't fail. One example of this was my junior year of wrestling in high school. I was practicing really, really hard. I'll give you two examples. I went to Flow Nationals that year, right after high school season, I think it was, maybe a couple weeks after high school season. Went to Flow Nationals. I went out there, I think I went 1-2, but I actually wrestled really, really well against some better guys. And in my mind, even though I lost, it solidified my spot where I thought like, hey, I can wrestle these better guys. Like, I'm good enough to wrestle these better guys. And it reignited the fire in me to practice harder that summer. Then I was practicing really, really hard. Come Fargo time, I actually had kind of like an inverse of what happened at Flow Nationals, where Flow Nationals was like, gave me a little bit of confidence. Fargo did the opposite, where it's like I went out in Fargo and I went 1-2 as well in freestyle, and then 0-2 in Greco. I could care less about Greco, but I went 1-2 in freestyle. And man, that pissed me off so bad because I knew I was better than that. I knew I could wrestle better than that, because the guys that are wrestling in practice, they were going out and all-Americaning, and I think one of them might have won it that year. Maybe that was a different year. But anyways, I was wrestling these guys all the time in practice, having competitive bouts with them, and then I go drop an egg at Fargo and do terrible, and it really pissed me off, and it kind of like set me up in a way of like, hey, this is a problem, my match anxiety. I'm a better wrestler during practice than I am in competition. I need to fix this. And I probably had that most of my life, and I never really fixed it. But that failure at Fargo for me was like the game-changing moment where I was like, this is a problem and I need to fix it. And if I didn't fail at Fargo, I might have never ever realized that. But at the same time, if I didn't fail at Fargo, I probably wouldn't have had that problem, so I would have eventually found a different problem. So that's how failing can really flip a switch and turn you around and realize your problems, and now you can get better. But you have to look back and reflect on why you lost. Otherwise, if you just fail, get sad about it, and move on, it's no good. Losing is a great way to learn about yourself, learn how you can get better, learn where you struggle in, learn your pain points. This is a great time to not just be sad about you losing or happy about you winning, but hey, how did I perform, and what can make me perform better for the next time? And losing, there's, it's a lot that goes into it, right? You got the pain right away, which sucks. You got the pain, the aftermath pain, like if it's something that you really, really care about, like a state title or something, and you lose and you never ever get a state title, that sticks with you. It is what it is. But all of this, in turn, teaches you lessons that you can use to better yourself in the future, but you have to reflect on the losses. So overall, I just want you to know that everyone's going to fail at some point. Even if you see this uber successful person, he probably failed a whole bunch of times earlier, and he's probably failing in practice and stuff like that. And just in moments that you're not seeing, they're still failing and then learning from their failures. So go out, challenge yourself, fail, learn, get better, challenge yourself again.